Welcome back to more WARNO. We are going to have some fun with this one. This is a match that really just shows how brutal these battles can get. Especially on the right side here. But more importantly on the rest of the map where I'm actually not going. Which was a, bit of an interesting factor. But yeah, so we are playing as the Soviets. Was it armored? I kind of already forgot. I think we're playing armored. I would have definitely had a better chance if we played with like an airborne division. You know, a bunch of Spetsnaz and stuff. But yeah, this is what we basically started off with. Armored in an infantry battle area, not the best choice. But definitely a really fun one. So in this match, we are playing against Texas, Rhodesia, Red Corn, and Twice Baked Potato. Not just once, but Twice Baked Potato. And on my team we got Bozo, Cortux, and Penguin. All really good players, by the way. This was a lobby full of quality players. Especially Cortux, he was kind of nasty. In a good way. But yeah, if you do want to support episodes like this, please do consider becoming a patron. That way I can, fill this cup that I'm holding here with coffee. And fill your homepage with YouTube videos. It does amazingly support me. Like in ways that you will probably underestimate. But YouTube really doesn't pay well, unfortunately. I could probably actually disclose my earnings because I don't really care about that. But basically with like 100,000 views a month, I make about 200 euros? Maybe 200 euros? Something like that. So it's really not that much for all the work you do. Like every video is about, let's say, an hour work of, quickly editing, rendering, uploading, adjusting all the titles, all that stuff. So it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough out there for a YouTube content creator right there. So if you do want to support with like a cup of coffee a day, or a month, really, consider it. Just consider it. Just hop over there and just read through it. You don't need to do anything. But back to business. Everyone is having a wonderful time over here. So Penguin and Texas are about to clash. Cortux is already clashing, somehow managing to take over, half of Bravo already. Meanwhile, I'm already struggling a little bit. Because I didn't really expect Rhodesia to move up Gephards. Did that Gepard just fire an ATGM at us? Hold up a second. You gotta be... Okay, I was gonna say, there's a Milan team behind him. I got really confused there for a split second. That was weird. But yeah, Cortux is doing really good. Bit of an interesting choice of infantry here though. Let's see if it actually takes out anything. And does it? Wow, it barely missed. That was close. Here, a bit of a miss micro of different types of units though. He had a ETGM unit in here. Engineers with their flash, can just walk in there without any problems. And they actually unloaded right on top of him. So if he had like Motostrelic or just Jaeger units there in general with AT weapons, he would have done a much better job there. But it's all hindsight stuff and he knows what he's doing. It's a really good ATGM position to, considering. But it's not a problem for him. He just napalms the crap out of them and they're all gone. A10 coming in with bombs. But the Gao 8 is really the moneymaker right there. And that really reminds me of Arma 2 Wasteland. Back on the Chernarus map, on Balota Airfield, or Northwest Airfield, or the Northeast Airfield, A10s and SU-25s would spawn. So me and my friend, like, just when the server reset, we would rush to the airfields and get an A10 or an SU-25. And yeah, we would just absolutely destroy the entire lobby, basically. And you could rearm and repair the A10s at the bottom left of the map, like the bottom left corner at Kamenka, one of the spawns. But it was really rough to land the A10 there, so we had to actually stall it. And then right after the treetops, basically smack it on the ground and manage to land in like a 100-meter area. It was very, very, like, dopamine inducing. But then even taking off, we had to science the crap out of it. We had to move exactly, like, you have to go around the corner while speeding up, and then Man, it was so good. The game, that was a ton of fun. That just made me reminded me of that. I might put a picture up here if I remember it, of two SU-25s that landed at the northern dam to rearm and resupply. It was just a baller time. But yeah, T80 BVs here getting kind of shreked by the Leopard 2A3 and the ATGMs over there. Not having the best time ever. Definitely not having the best time. We do have some Sapries and Motostrelakis. Just moving across this forest here. I should have probably stopped them here, just to cover my left flank. But I'm always a bit too ambitious with flanks. So we kind of move them up a little bit more than we should have. So on the middle left here, really interesting push. We got a bunch of T-55s just hanging out. A lot of engineers here with flamethrowers. And these flamethrowers have an insane range, 500 meters. Just imagine a flamethrower having half a kilometer range. To me, that seems a little bit goofy. That should be maybe 150. What is this range? Also 500. It's a little bit much. I mean, I don't know. It's a little bit insane. Like, realism-wise, that is a bit insane, because when you think about it, these tanks have more than 2 kilometers range. But I guess in terms of game balancing, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, Mi-24 here, resupplying at the Ural, or getting repaired, I should say. We do have some more units now here. We got some Sapries, some more Iglas, some more Motostrelakis. Go pretty good. One thing that isn't going really good is the F-111s that have just completely annihilated those two blobs. Oh no. Poor Rangers, man. What are they doing? He's not having a good time there for sure. Here we go. We got our Sapries and Motostrelakis almost at the flank. Bozo is helping with a bunch of his recon. 2 of the T-55s. Basically at this stage, we pop out our T-80BVs just at the tree line here. But man, the A-10 combos are brutal. Luckily, one of them is taken out. Is the other one taken out? Come on. No, he makes it. Wow. That's rough, man. Yeah, we're not doing too bad at this stage. Motostrelaki is here in a pretty good position, taking out the Aufklaren, the 80 BVs, nice fire support on the Jaeger, and we got the BMD2s giving some nice suppressive fire as well. All in all, not too bad of a fight. Now we have some Gvostikas firing on top of the Parmalan teams. There's another one that pops up on the right side, doing a whole lot of damage on our tank initially. But mainly the artillery is destroying this tank, funny enough. Look, he just gets unstunned fast enough to deploy smoke, and that is one lucky bastard. The MD2s with its ATGM on the Leopard 185 is gonna hit. It did! Wow, okay. That did a ton of damage right there. Bringing it down to 1 HP. Speaking of 1 HP, we take it out with the Motostrelakis. RPGs just smacking right there. Yeah, it's getting pretty intense at this point. The Leopard 2A3 is really holding this down. I gotta build some German divisions, like West German divisions. They seem really fun to play with. ATGM once again, unfortunately managing to hit our T80BV. Leopard 2A3 destroys our BMP right there. But luckily at this stage, the Milans are out of ATGMs basically. Now let's move to the middle again. Bozo's kind of having a calm moment here. He's just reinforcing his position. Penguin kind of blobbing up in the forest with just T-55s. I don't know really what was going on with him over there. But we do have a kind of a situation on the left side here. which is not ideal. Got a bunch of M60A3s. We have no command in here, so if they put a command in here right now, they get to spawn. And that would immediately destroy any hopes and dreams of winning this fight. MiG-23 coming in to try to take out the Apache, only doing 2 damage, which was quite sad. And he gets taken out by the Gephards. Yeah, in terms of AA, there definitely needs to be some tweaks. Like, gun AA is good, in a good way. It's not overpowered. Missile AA is really inaccurate. It kind of blows my mind how inaccurate Missile AA is. It's kind of crazy. Manpads, for sure, like, they don't do anything. The best thing just to get is Cubs and Bucks and gun AA. Don't worry about manpads. Don't worry about Tungushkas even. Oh, there goes Rampasson. It's just weird. Audio cut out there for a second. They're just not really worth it. This thing is 185 points. 185 points. That is insanely expensive for something with 50% accuracy on its surface-to-air missiles that miss 50% of the time. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but, you know, they actually miss 75% of the time. Yeah, something with 50% accuracy is going to miss 50% of the time, I know. But it misses more than that. Someone should do a survey on it or something, or like a test. Because I swear, they're not 50%. Even ECM, like, I don't know how the ECM does it. But the countermeasure system is also a little bit weird, how that influences things. So I don't know how that affects it. I wish you could, like, when building a deck, you could have a calculator, like a, you know, theoretical target. You just shift the ECM slider on it and see what your accuracy then would be, if that makes sense. Or if it's like a chance thing, that if it's 10% ECM, there's, you know, I don't know. It's a weird system to begin with. I wish it wouldn't have a set ECM score, but just, you know, countermeasures. That just, it's either a yes or no kind of thing. Not this plane has more ECM than that plane. So we're doing a big ol' push. But our infantry is a little bit slow. So we kind of miscalculated that one. So the plan usually with my gameplay is move Monostrelices forward and then have tanks and stuff behind to give fire support. Because that's what you want to do with tree lines like this. But right now we're getting RD'd, so we immediately move back these guys, move up the rest though, on the left flank. Get some BMP2s to move up here to try to cut that road off. And go from there. We do counter them, and I wonder if we actually managed to hit anything. Okay, we got close. Wait, did we take one of them out? Probably not, right? I mean, we got pretty close with that one. Honestly, I might just start RDing the road. Like this. Look at that. That did a decent amount of damage right there. Yeah, not bad. Alright. We got an Mi-24 to try to support us a little bit here against these Panzer Grenadiers. We got Monostrelices finally at the tree line. Basically, we're thinking, okay, this could, you know, this could actually go really well. Poor BMP2 fighting for his life. Missing that ATGM. But luckily we have an Mi-24 giving some covering fire right there. Now Wild Weasel coming in, taking out the Beryusa. That thing has a really good accuracy on those. I like that. I wonder what that accuracy is though. 50%. I mean, that's not bad. You get 5 of them? Jeez, man. Look at that. 50%, but it hit 2 missiles. No, it had 3 missiles that hit all of their shots. Like, there's a bit of inconsistency sometimes. It's a bit of RNG as well, but it seems like maybe it's bugged. Like, who knows, man? Maybe AA is just bugged. It doesn't really, it's not really 50% or something. I don't know. There's a lot of that going on. Yeah, the moment I do one of these pushes, this is also something that goes wrong. Twice Baked Potato immediately jumps in to help because there isn't really much going on here. And these Apaches really hurt my brain. Tunguska coming in. We do take out the OH-58C. I'm quite proud of that one. But unfortunately it's the wrong target. A-10 coming in. And I forgot what this guy was targeting. Oh, the T-80BVs, okay. And the Mi-24. Yeah, you're not gonna have a good time if an A-10 is firing at you with this Gao 8. Tunguska missing 3 times. Yeah, that kind of brings me to the discussion about AA not really being a deterrent in this game. It's more of a consequence. Like, your planes will accomplish their task. They will get bombs off, they will destroy whatever they were sent to destroy, but they may get shot down. Whereas in Wargame, for example, and I don't want to compare apples to oranges, but in Wargame, AA was actually a deterrent. Like, if the enemy had some bucks or cubs or whatever, it will be more like, okay, I could send my plane there, but that AA might actually stun me enough for me not even to get my bombs off. Maybe I should send seeds, or maybe I should hardy their AA first before I send any planes in. Now it's the other way around. You just send planes in, like my MiG-23 right now. That's probably will get shot down because RNG. Yep, there she goes. But that's how it should be. That's how it should be. But now, basically what people do is they send planes over. They'll probably destroy their target, so they already make up their money. Then they evacuate, maybe getting hit once or twice, but surviving. And then the AA gets RD'd. And it's just the wrong way around. It would be much more dynamic if AA is actually good. It's like a, you know, scares people from using planes. It's like an area denial, rather than a, you know, a tap on the wrist, that kind of thing. Gun AA though is really good. I do love Gun AA, how effective that is at quickly stunning things. I mean, now we're bringing in some OSAs to try to deal some damage. Tornado IDS flying over 2 of our manpads, not getting hit once, but getting missed 4 times. And that's just what I mean, like, that just... Aren't you guys pissed off by that a little bit? Like, even a little bit? Don't you get emotional? Speaking of getting emotional, this Leopard 1A5 is definitely emotional right now, seeing 3 T-80BVs pop out. We destroy something with that one, and the other Leopard gets clapped. This T-80 is having a bad time here. But that was a really fun little flank there. What plane was that? Jeez. That was a bit dramatic. We got a Tornado IDS coming in. Let's see what we do. Manpads targeting it. We hit it once. We hit it once. And guess what? Now this is gonna get RD'd. What is the accuracy on these? 55%. Okay. Yeah, I just want to see a 10% increase across the board. Maybe 5%. That's just my thing. My thoughts. Oh, look at this. We got Resvetka's Motostreliki's charging up. Like, it's basically looking good right now, right? It feels like we're gonna win. Got a lot of options here. The enemy is still +2, so even if we take over this... Oh my god, now they're +5. What the hell? What the hell just happened? Oh, they took Charlie and Bravo, and now they're decapping Echo, which is 3 points. That's, yeah, that hurt right there. That's a little painful right there. Ooh. Very nice. Apaches. The Opachkis moving up. We have 2800 meters range on that. Again, Tornado. Let's see if we take this bad boy out. No, it's too far. Oh, we do get missiles off. What the hell is that, dude? Did he like hide behind a mountain or something? Yeah, that was probably it. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting some accuracy right there. We took out 3 helicopters. Come on. There we go. Okay. So it seems like AA is good against targets that just don't move. Yeah, basically. That's basically what's happening right there. Look at that, it's just getting missed by everything, dude. But we are doing pretty good here. Really fun fight. I enjoy this. I should have moved these guys up faster though, because this delay in our micro is going to cost us quite a bit. I don't know what we were doing with these guys. Hey man, it was the middle of the night, alright? Relax. But even though we're not in the best position, M1A1 command getting hit twice by the RPG-22 barely tickles him, to be honest. 15 AP on that. But the left side, Charlie is now completely captured by the enemy, giving them, what is that, 2 points? And plus decapping Echo gives him another point. Yeah, all in all, not that great. Not that great. We do have the right side captured, but like... that's basically when the entire team descends upon me. Like, look at this. We got Twice Baked Potato, Texas, and Rhodesia just unloading everything they could ever have on this little patch of forest here. And my god, I could have used a nuke on this. Having a little bit of a nuclear battle right there wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Now another plan here that I have is, after seeing all of this, is basically a bluff. Okay, can I just get into these buildings here and get behind them and cut them off? But then obviously an A10 pops up. Yeah. We're not gonna have a good time right there. A10 getting hit, okay, by the Iglas. Osas are... this guy still has some missiles, but I guess we forgot about him. Oh, it gets hit again by Iglas. Interesting. Get missed 4 times by the Cubs though. Ooh. Good save by the... oh, never mind, he's dead. I was gonna say good save by him. But yeah, since this little flank didn't work, the plan now is to just move these units across and, you know, into Delta to try to do some damage there. But yeah, not the easiest battle for sure. This is quite a tough one right there. Quite a tough battle. Very, very tough indeed. They are +3 at the moment. We got about 17 minutes remaining. Supply truck is being donated to the enemy team here. Almost. We'll quickly race that bad boy back. And basically, we're doing all-out retreat, because the only things we have on the front line are AA units. And when you have only AA units on the front line, you've lost that battle. You know, to put it mildly right there. But you don't want to do that. But this division definitely does lack in that aspect, that it doesn't have... it has a good breakthrough unit. It has good breakthrough units, but not good like defensive units to hold down what you did take over. That's the rough thing. Now we're seeing some artillery come down on our Golstikas here, and that is mainly because the enemy has units right here. They kind of flanked over this hill and managed to get behind our lines, and that paid off big time. They took out one of our arty pieces. And that did really well. Tornado IDS coming in with his 3-0 bombs, being quite a headache for our BMP2s right there. They're not having a great time either. Now Echo is recaptured by Bozo and Quartz. They're kind of double teaming that. Quartz, really good player once again, and Penguin is doing his best. They're having a fun little fight over here. Milan 2s though against a tank, not going to be a good time. They quickly smoke it. Good move by him. And these guys only have... wow, they have 6 Milan 2s. My god. That's a bad time right there. Yeah, this is a bit of a yikes moment. This Bradley taps, double taps our T80 BV, and that's our only big fire support that we had left. Making me all emotional. That poor BMP2 just got smacked. Oh wow. Actually, I wonder, I kind of forgot if we actually survived with these guys. We probably didn't. But I want to see what happens to them. Here we go, we spot those flame units. SU-24 cluster coming in. Unfortunately, basically most of the units there is just infantry. But we don't really destroy anything with it. We do have a Uragan, I believe. Yeah, Uragan firing on the blob of enemy infantry right there. And speaking of infantry, ours just encountered some Pioneer units with a good range with their incendiary rockets, which makes sense actually in this case. Are they incendiary rockets? No, flamethrowers. With 500 meters range. Yeah, I feel like that should be a little bit less. There should be like 150, just like the satchels maybe. Or the satchel should be 100 and then these guys 200, something like that. Just like a scaling thing. SU-25 getting chased by the F-16. We lose it, but we actually managed to shoot it down. A-10 Thunderbolts coming in here. Man, that thing is scary. That thing be scary. Still a really fun fight happening on the left here. Cortux, God bless his soul, but he's moving tanks through a forest, and I have learned the hard way that that doesn't really work. But maybe it does for him. I mean, T80s do have a good suppression with the gun, so it might actually be a valuable strategy when playing as Warsaw. Now back to the right side, we're just getting completely annihilated, and just to point out again, pretty much by the entire enemy team. We got Texas, Twice Baked Potato, and Rhodesia versus basically me. Vortux is now helping, he's all over the place. Again, bless his soul, he's doing a really wonderful job. And he's just whistling with 80 gems right now. Oof. Clapping that M1A1. Hitting him twice, but only does 1 HP. But it does stun him though. I do like that. It's pissing him off. And they do miss a lot, don't they? 50%. Okay. Not too bad, not too horrible. Not great, not terrible. We're just dealing with those pioneers. Not gonna be a problem, trust me on that. SU-25 getting, okay, he missed. He evaded 3 or 4 AA missiles. I'm very proud of you, my son. Cub. Ooh. Ooh, that was nasty. That was a nasty little hit. There we go. I do love SU-25s. They're so fun to use. Unfortunately, we got clapped by that AA there. But yeah, more fighting on the far left side. Red Corn is just blasting away with his engineers and mechanized rifles. He's just trying to get that command or that spawn zone captured. Guy's a menace. That guy does not know when to stop. Now here is something that's, after looking at the replay, kind of hurt my feelings. Now the Buratino was going to fire here because I thought they would have a lot of like units here, like mortars and whatever. But literally it's in the middle of 2 massive blobs of units. Now we do retarget these tanks to try to slow them down. But after they, you know, fell back, we retarget the mortars. But that's basically the only thing we take out with that. Very sad day, for sure. The next time, just fire here. Or like fire right here. Probably there. That seems to be more of a blobbing place. Rather than a right side. We're +2. Woo! We got this! But I think we only just sniped their commands. That's pretty much what happened. Now, we did retake Echo. Now, this would have been an amazing comeback if I managed to take Fox, but there was just too much going on in Foxtrot. There were like 3 big old tanks, or big old teams. Did I say 3 big old teams? It's just 3 team members. Or enemy members. I can't English today. I can't speak. Yeah, with that we only got mortars. That was a wasted bird, you know. Very sad day for the Soviet Union. I might want to play here next time, like just take Charlie if this is like a 4v4 again. Just focus on this little blob here. This seems like a ton of fun to play, but I would need really good infantry for the woods and just all of the AA you can ever imagine. It's all over the place. Now MiG-31M took out a tornado. Really good plane actually. I might take more of those if I can. MiG-31 doing the Lord's work right now. Now BMP-1 Pidgeys are what we're left with at this point. We spot an enemy command. Oh my god. But it is not the main command. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, that was the only command. Okay. Nope, wasn't. Interesting. Let's go, Metis team. Oh yeah, brother. I do like how this system was set up. Like the frontline system, how they had it in the beginning was dog shit. How you basically have a front line all across the map. That was really bad. Alright. So we got about 8 minutes left here. Enemies at 1817 conquest points. We're at 149. Big ol' 149 right there. But anyway, we can still win. And those Gazelle cannons are also really good. Ooh, Apache getting taken out by the SU-22. Very nice. I might have to use some of these. They're a bit cheaper than the SU-25, I believe. I have to check that. So in general, we're just trying once again with a bunch of infantry, but we're down to like ranged infantry in terms of AT. So it's not the best situation right now. And we just get bombed. And AA is not having a good time. I do like how infantry is still quite accurate, even, you know, when being fired at. Pretty good. This is our last ditch attempt right here. And those arty shells are right on target right there. Once again, the enemy's at +2. We do take a lot of tanks out here, actually. The Metis teams are doing some work. Also, the TDBV is doing some good damage right there. Look at that, dude. Proud of you. Proud of you, Petrov. Another one? Man, that guy did some... That guy put his heart into that battle right there. Now we took out that plane. Nice. But yeah, now it's back to +5. Charlie's uncontested, Echo is contested, and Foxtrot is also contested. Basically, problems all over the place. So yeah, in general, really fun match though. I did really appreciate how everyone played. It was just, I wished I had a 1v1 going on the right side, but considering the strategy, it was really good that they helped their teammates. I kind of hoped that more people would do the same in other matches as well. Because, you know, you just play so many matches and people are just not helping you, and it kind of sucks. But we did really good, 6,300 kills there. We got a lot of kills, but the enemy just got more, simply put. And yeah. So, all in all, really good match. In terms of kills here, T80BV there in the end definitely did a ton of damage. This T80BV also did a ton of damage. BMP2s doing Lord's work. Yeah, Buratino only got mortars, unfortunately. The most losses, definitely the planes. Yeah, look at that. We definitely, from now on, just need to focus heavily on AA, but only the good kind of AA. Or just planes. Just get planes. Make 31Ms. Just area denial type of strategies that way. Well, yeah, that was it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this match as well. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.